Yeah, Sarthak, now you can show. Sorry about the disturbance.
Sir, today is not my presentation date, but I have a question. I have a query.
Yeah, sure.
सर मैं ऐसे न्यू होता सर मेरे को सर दो टास्क मतलब मैंने दो कोर्सेज लिए थे सर मतलब इंटर्नशिप के लिए वेब डेवलपमेंट एंड साइबर सिक्योरिटी।
Okay.
और सर मेरे को आज क्या है वो सर दो टास्क सबमिट करने थे। सर मेरे को सर करने में सर प्रॉब्लम हुआ मतलब कुछ इश्यूज फेस आया था और मेरे को से कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पाया था मतलब इश्यूज को रिजॉल्व करने के लिए। और सर मैं उसको सबमिट भी नहीं कर पा रहा सर तो कोई से कोई मतलब कुछ सर उसको एक्सटेंड करवा हो सकता है सर डेट।
टेक्निकल चैट के अंदर तुमने नहीं पूछा?
क्या सर?
टेक्निकल चैट के अंदर नहीं पूछा तुमने?
नहीं सर मेरे को कुछ अलग इश्यूज भी थे सर कि डोमेन जैसे डोमेन में बनाने आता था तो सर वो
टर्न योर कैम फर्स्ट.
पेमेंट मांगता
Turn your
था हैं।
cam on. Turn your cam on.
यस
Because sir will see everybody. Okay. Yeah. And now tell me your query. Did you question in the technical chat?
ओके। तो सर अबाउट साइबर सिक्योरिटी सर उसके लिए कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था लेकिन सर टेक एंड चैट के लिए साइबर सिक्योरिटी वाले मेल में।
जनरल क्वेरीज में या फिर स्क्रम मैनेजर में डाल देते.
अच्छा सर अगर सर कुछ मतलब मेरे को सर चांस में सर एक बार सर पहला टास्क है थोड़ा तो वो मिलेगी सर थोड़ा डेट एक्सटेंड हो जाए सर एक दो दिन।
डेट एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा, वैलिड रीजन हो ना. एरर आ रहा था तो एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा, कोई इशू नहीं है.
नहीं सर तो फर्स्ट टाइम भी सर कभी ऐसे में काम भी किया तो थोड़ा दिक्कत भी आई थी करने में क्योंकि सर मतलब इतना हैंड क्लीन भी नहीं है उस पर थोड़ा वो भी इशूज थे थोड़ा टाइम लगा था करने में।
हाँ ठीक है, कोई इशू नहीं है. तुमने टेक्निकल चैट के अंदर पूछा नहीं जो तुमको क्वेरी आ रहा है, टेक्निकल इश्यूज आ रहे थे?
नहीं सर मैं सिर्फ इतना ही पूछ पाया कि क्या बोलते हैं अपन मेरे को ऐसे वेब डेवलपमेंट वाला जो अपना टास्क को सबमिट कैसे करना है तो उन्होंने मेरे को सिर्फ दो मतलब दो वर्ड में लिखा कि आपको अपने गिटहब की लिंक सेंड करनी है और सर फीड मतलब जो अपना कोड है सर पूरा कोडिंग जो है एचटीएमएल वगैरह सीएसएस की उसका स्क्रीनशॉट भेज देना है।
हाँ तो वही करना है, तो तुमने सेंड किया वो?
नहीं सर मैं लिंक क्रिएट नहीं कर पाया ना सर क्योंकि मैं डोमेन बनाने वाला सर वो पेमेंट मांग रहे हैं वो विदाउट मतलब
डोमेन
फ्री वाला
क्यों
बन ही
मांग रहे हैं
नहीं।
यार तुमको? आ,
पता नहीं सर
तुम
वेब जो
तुम्हारा
आप।
टास्क का जो मेल है ना वो दिखाओ मुझे.
हाँ सर एक सेकेंड।
दोनों टास्क का तुम मुझे मेल दिखाओ जरा, मैं चेक करूँ कौन सा वाला टास्क है. कुछ डोमेन का तो है ही नहीं ऐसा.
नहीं सर वो अपन को डोमेन क्रिएट करना पड़ता है सर वेबसाइट बनाने के लिए।
हाँ, वो तो फ्री डोमेन क्रिएट करना है.
सर उसमें मैं जा रहा हूँ तो मेरे को उस पर नहीं मिल रहा सर वो टास्क मतलब उसमें पेमेंट शो हो रही है मैं आपको शो करता हूँ।
मेल दिखा दो तुम.
1 सेकेंड।
And Kalyani, once your presentation is ready, just post it in the chat. We'll have a presentation.
इज इट विजिबल?
Yeah, it is visible. So ये तो
सर
डॉक्टर सर्च
इसमें तो
वेबसाइट है ना. तो डॉक्टर
हम्म।
सर्च वेबसाइट के अंदर लिखा तो है सामने सामने कि you have to develop doctor search website. The objective of the task is to make you understand how to use Figma. तो तुमको Figma यूज करना है and how to export design using Anima या Locofy. Anima के लिए एक लाइसेंस का इशू है और Locofy फ्री है, तुम Locofy यूज कर लो. You will also create doctors database and web services for doctors. Finally, you have to integrate website. Okay, project server you can use 00webhost.com. तो इसके अंदर
सर
कहाँ
इसकी
से?
बात करो इस पर सर अप्लाई करा तो सर बोला उसमें ऑप्शन था कि आप सर्च योर डोमेन सर जब सर्च करते हो तो सर वो पेड डोमेन शो करता है कि आपको पे वाले डोमेन यूज करने हैं।
नहीं, ऐसा तो कुछ हम लोग को नहीं किया था भाई, मैंने भी किया है ये टास्क. करके दिखाना जरा.
एक मिनट से मैं ओपन है।
दूसरी वाली शेयर स्क्रीन भी शेयर करें.
ये रहा, एक मिनट। तो मैं डोमेन सर्च मारा सर वही वेबसाइट 00 वेब होस्ट तो सर ये ऐसे ये वाले
नहीं
आ
नहीं,
रहे हैं सर
जीरो
बाय
जीरो का
डोमेन।
कुछ लोगों के ऊपर क्लिक करना. जो लोगो है ना उसके ऊपर क्लिक करो. हाँ.
हाँ सर ये उसका फर्स्ट वो है।
गूगल में सर्च करो जरा 00 तो शायद दूसरे वेबसाइट के ऊपर आ जाएगा, प्रीमियम वेबसाइट पे आ गया.
सर 00 वेब होस्ट।
हाँ, 00 सर्च करो बस.
सर 000 सर 00 ओनली।
000. हाँ, 000, सॉरी.
So this
हाँ
one
ये है ना
cPanel and
फ्री वेब
PHP.
होस्टिंग, नहीं नहीं फ्री होस्टिंग, हाँ इसके ऊपर करो, क्लिक करो।
तो वही वाली ओपन हो गई सर.
अभी इसके अंदर ना गेट स्टार्टेड करो। अभी फ्री होस्टिंग का है ना जीरो का, उसके ऊपर तो फ्री साइन अप। या अभी अपना इसके अंदर लॉग इन विद गूगल कर लो, सिंपल पड़ेगा तुम्हें।
मतलब मेरी जो मेन ईमेल आईडी है उससे.
नहीं नहीं कोई से भी कर सकते हो, कर लो जिससे करना हो तुमको, ठीक है। तो जब तक तुम लॉग इन कर लो, साइन अप करो, अपना स्क्रीन शेयर बंद कर दो, ठीक है। क्रेडेंशियल मत शो करो ऐसे मीटिंग में, रिकॉर्ड हो रही है मीटिंग।
नहीं, और सर अगर इसे एक चीज हो जाता है सर, लास्ट थिंग, मैं फिर मैं तब तक अपना काम ये करता हूँ प्रोसेस कि सर कब से कंपनी से मेरे को सर 2 दिन का थोड़ा टाइम मिल जाए सर, तो मैं क्या जल्दी जल्दी निपटा भी दूंगा आज 2 दिन के अंदर अंदर, क्योंकि अभी आधा पूरा बैकएंड भी करना पड़ेगा उसको सर, पूरा पीएचपी वो रहेगा उस चक्कर में.
चलिए, तुमने जैम्प के ऊपर नहीं ट्राई किया लोकल होस्ट, लोकल सर्वर पे, लोकल होस्ट में?
कैसे?
जैम्प
कैसे?
के ऊपर नहीं ट्राई किया?
नहीं सर.
तो जैम्प के ऊपर पूरा प्रोजेक्ट कर लेना चाहिए था, लास्ट के लिए छोड़ देना चाहिए था। और क्रिएट क्यों तुमको आ रहा है, बैक करो जरा। तुमने पहले से एक आई बिलीव ना वेबसाइट बना के रखा है अपना साइन अप में, ठीक है,
तो सर न्यू
इसीलिए।
आईडी लॉगिन कर दूं सर, मेरे पे एक और ईमेल
हाँ
आईडी है
एक
वो
काम करो, न्यू वाले से कर दो।
क्रिएट ही कर देता हूँ न्यू आईडी.
हाँ क्योंकि तुमने एक्चुअली इसमें सिर्फ एक ही वेबसाइट बनता है, ठीक है, एक अकाउंट में। अगर तुमने पहले से बना दिया, तुमको वाला डिलीट करना पड़ेगा। इसीलिए तुमको बार बार ना ये ऑप्शन आ रहा है पेमेंट का, कि तुम दूसरा बनाने का ट्राई करो। और पहले वाले के लिए तुमने एक डोमेन ले लिया ना, इसीलिए तुमको ये मांग रहा है। इसके अंदर ना ऑटोमेटिक डोमेन जनरेट हो जाता है, तुमको सर्च नहीं
ओके.
करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो
ओके
उसका
सर.
जो डोमेन रहेगा ना, एक जैसे देखो
हम्म.
तुम्हारा तीन टाइप का डोमेन रहता है, ठीक है। एक जैसे
हम्म.
तुम्हारा रहेगा नॉर्मल नाम रहेगा और डॉट कॉम रहेगा। फिर दूसरा
हम्म.
और डॉट कॉम के अलावा कुछ भी हो, जैसे जो डॉट ऑर्ग हो गया, ईडीयू हो गया, ये सब हो गया। और
हम्म.
तीसरा रहता है तुम्हारा नाम या फिर कुछ भी तुम सर्च करोगे प्रोजेक्ट ना, वो रहेगा। उसके बाद
ओके.
जो तुम्हारा होस्टिंग प्रोवाइडर है उसका डोमेन रहेगा, फिर उसके बाद डॉट कॉम रहेगा। तो इसके अंदर जो तुम्हारा डोमेन बनेगा, ये सपोज तुम्हारा नाम सार्थक है, तुमने प्रोजेक्ट का नाम रखा सार्थक, तो वो बनेगा सार्थक डॉट जीरो जीरो में होस्ट ऐप डॉट कॉम, ठीक है।
ओके.
अगर तुमने विक्स या फिर ये सब यूज किया रहेगा तो उसमें भी सेम फॉर्म नहीं होता है। इसलिए उसमें तो
ओके
कोई
सर.
कोई रहता है ना, विक्स डॉट कॉम करके रहता है नाम।
हम्म.
तो इसमें भी वैसा ही है, जैसे गिटहब पेजेस में भी रहता है, देखो।
ठीक है सर, मैं करता हूँ तो फिर फोन करता
हाँ इसको साइन अप कर लो, ठीक है। और ये
हूँ.
मुझे बता दो अभी हो गया तो।
ओके सर.
Okay, so is there anyone else left for the any presentation or queries? You guys can raise your hand or put it in the chat. A lot of people are missing their presentation. We have to send them presentation mail that they have to complete the presentation. Yeah, Shlok.
Sir, presentation.
Sorry.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, please turn it down.
Yes, sir. A presentation in the.
Yeah, please continue with the presentation.
Okay, sir. Wait a minute.
Sir, you can turn your camera off and the mic.
Yes, sir. Yes. Am I visible?
Yeah, please turn.
Yes, sir. So, hello, sir. Welcome to the presentation. My name is Shlok Verma, and I am from Triple ITDM Jabalpur. So my presentation topic is functions, scopes, and closures. So here is the introduction. So in this presentation, we will cover the basics of functions, scopes, and closure, and know how they are used in programming. So let's start. So first, when we see functions are fundamental building blocks of the language, are used to many different purposes. For it is a block of code that can defined once then executed multiple times. If we don't want to write the same code again and again, then we can use functions. It is used for reusability of code, and function can be called with arguments which are passed in the parentheses, and they can return a value. So here is the example. Greet is a function, and if we call the greet function, then it logs hello John. So this is example of function. And second one is scope. So now we'll see the scope. So scope determines the accessibility of variables and the functions in different part of code. It can be global or local scope. And global scope means a variable or function that can be accessible from any part of your code, including within the function and nested globe. So global variable and functions are declared outside of any function or code blocks and can be accessed from anywhere in our code. So local scope means that a variable or function is only visible and accessible within the function or block of the code where it is defined. So let's understand with the example. Here is the uh, global variable which are declared as global variable, and its values I am a global variable. And second one, in the second example, I've declared the function which is local scope, and in the function I've declared the local variable. The value is I am a local variable. So we can see, uh, if we call the global variable, we can access it from anywhere, but in the second, we can we can access the local variable in the function only. We cannot access from it anywhere. And for the closure, a closure is the feature in the JavaScript that allows a function to retain access to the variable in its parent scope. Even after the parent function has returned, it is created when a function is defined inside another function. And in the inner function has access to the variable in the outer function. We can create a private scope that is inaccessible from outside from the function, and this is useful for encapsulating data and behavior and preventing naming conflict in our code. So this is example. In this example, outer function returns inner function. When we call outer function, it defines a local variable as outer variable and declares an inner function as inner function, which has access to outer variable. So outer function then returns inner function, which we assign to the variable inner function. And finally, we call inner. So we logs the value of the outer variable. Let's say I am the outer function. So we can see the key feature of closure is that inner function is still has access to variable outer variable and even after outer variable has returned. So this is because inner function forms a closure over the variable and its parent scope, allowing to retain access to those variables. So in the conclusion, we have seen the concepts of function, scopes, closure, and application. With the example, we have seen the importance of these concepts. So by these concepts, we can write efficient code and perform our task. So this is the reference, and thank you. And I can show my demo. So I have created a counter function. If I click on the increase button, then the counter will increase by one. And if I click on the decrease button, so counter will decrease by one. And if I click on reset, then it is 0. So here is my code. There is a HTML code. So I have created the container class, and I've created heading counter. then three buttons: increase, reset, and decrease. And I have created a span which I declared as ID counter. And here is a JavaScript code. So here I've created a function button that clicks on the that contains if value is increase or decrease. So here if a value is increased, then counter will increase by 1. If a value is decreased, the counter will decrease by 1. And if nothing, then counter will be 0. And I have uh, applied the condition. There's a color. If we see, then if I increase the counter, then color is green. And if I decrease the if value of the number is less than 0, then it will the color is red. So I've applied this condition on here. So here is my presentation, and I am done with my presentation. Any question?
Okay, I hope your presentation is done.
Oops,
Is your presentation done?
yes, sir.
Okay. See, your presentation was good. Okay. But it
Okay,
was
sir.
it was only good when we see it as a beginner level. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what is a function again?
So function is a block of code that we use to uh, reusability of the code. We don't write the same code again and again.
Okay.
Yes,
So say I have two variables A and B.
yes, sir.
Value of A is 1, value of B is 2.
Yes, sir.
And then I would like to add them. So I am writing C equal to A plus B. Okay.
Yes,
And
yes, sir.
then I'm getting the value of C as 3, right?
Yes,
But then again, I would like to again add another two variables X and Y. Say value of X is again 1, value of Y is 2. Then I'm
yes,
adding it again. So I will write one more line, Z equal to 1 plus 2,
yes,
X plus Y equal to 3
yes,
again. Okay.
yes,
But
yes,
then I would like to add the outputs of both C and Z. Then I will write again result equal to C plus Z, and
yeah,
then I will get the value of 6, right?
yes, yes,
But if I use function, I can simply write a function name and then say input of A and B parameters, and then say result or anything equal to whatever the input is, and then return the value.
yes,
Right. So my 7-8 line of code is getting converted into 3 to 4 line.
yes,
Right.
yes,
See how easy it was to explain. You can always include this explanation as your story. The
okay, sir.
problem with your presentation was you directly started going, what is a function? You didn't give proper context. Okay.
Yes,
First, explain that you are doing this presentation in the JavaScript language. Okay.
yes,
And after that, start with a story or start with a scenario. Like you can give scenario that I have given that we would like to add multiple parameters with by getting multiple outputs. And then if we have function, it will become much easier for us to do the same repetitive task, right? Instead of
yes,
writing same block of a line of code again and again, I can just simply write a function to do the same repetitive task. You can
yes,
make a story out of it. You
yes,
can do the same with the scopes. You can give examples of different JS variables, like how they work, what is their scope, and then make a story out of it. A story can be made if you have like why of a story, a why of anything, like why we actually need it, why function
yes,
was needed, why scope was needed, why closure was actually needed. They can help
yes,
you build a story, and you should have build a story on that. But
yes,
I believe you couldn't. You just simply explained it. See, we want a presentation that is useful for all of us. Say, see, one of the intern is asking me in the chat that she is from the machine learning AWS group. So she probably don't know what you are talking about because she has never worked with the JavaScript. She may have only learned Python. Okay, and she doesn't have her basic down. Then, do you think your presentation was helpful for us or her? It will be really hard for her to understand
yes,
because this
yes,
doesn't actually understand the basic concept of function and this. You are just simply telling me a definition that I can find anywhere.
yes.
Okay, this is why
Okay, sir.
story is important. Okay.
Yep.
So all
Yes.
of this was only for to tell you why actually story is needed in a presentation. Why you have to
Okay.
build it. And when you have a proper story where you are actually starting with a scenario and then going down to solving the question and then telling me what is actually going on, it will help you build a proper hook. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got it, sir.
Just a minute. I'll be back. Then we'll continue.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, I believe we covered the hook and story. Because see, you will get marks based on this parameter. So it is important that I explain you and give you proper review on it. So this
Okay,
was
sir.
about the hook and story. So I would say your hook and story was below average. Okay, because
Oh,
there was the simple explanation, no proper story and hook was there. Okay. And
okay, sir.
again, if you don't have any hook and story, you can always give us real life examples. So say try to get more interactive or more funny examples. Okay, you can always insert a joke in between your presentation to make it look better or catch your viewers' attention.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you can like add some kind of joke. Okay, to
Yes, sir.
like in between, like a joke on function. Go on like programmer humor or something website. You will find many jokes on them. Okay, you can add them to catch your viewers' attention. Because see, when you are doing a presentation, it is important that you catch your viewers' attention. Okay,
Yes.
many people, when they listen to a presentation, they zone out. They don't understand anything. Then they will do anything, whatever they want, like surfing through internet or going through their phone. Okay, many people
Yes.
do that. So you need to catch your viewers' attention, and this is how we score based on your presentation parameter. So there is third parameter, that is presentation, where we actually see how well you have created your presentation. In that we see if your PPT had at the start, intro type of view. Like there must be a slide where there is your introduction, who you are.
Yes.
The
Yes.
an introduction slide need not to be really too deep. It can only have your name and then your college and then the name of your task.
Yes.
Second slide always and always must be a introduction on your task. That should be task name, project name, and then what you are actually going to tell us today or what you are actually presenting us today. Because a project or a task may have subcategories. You need to tell us what you are going to present. After that,
Okay,
you can
sir.
start with your presentation, that is function closure, and then you can start giving a story, or you can directly continue your presentation and then build a story afterward, however you like. It is up to you. And at the end, there should be a conclusion, reference, Q&A slide, and a thank you slide with your contact information. So that anyone would like to ask you a question later on, suppose they are watching your presentation in a recording and they would like to ask you a question, they can reach out to you. Okay. So it is
Okay, sir.
important that you are giving your contact information at the very end. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And now it is not actually important if you put your thank you information or a thank you slide or Q&A slide in your presentation. But you should ask your viewers if they have any question, and you did ask them. Okay, so that is a good thing, but yeah, emphasize more on that. Okay, because we
Yes.
are actually telling our interns to ask questions and telling our interns to be more active while question answer session. So it is important that you emphasize more, and then the simple way to do that is insert a Q&A slide and then wait for like 5 to 7 seconds. Like if you say, if anyone has any question and answer, you can wait 5 to 7 seconds, see if anyone is raising hand or putting a message in the chat. Then you can answer their queries, or you can just move on to by saying that okay, this is my contact information. If you would like to have any queries, you can send it to me here. And with this, I would like to conclude the presentation. That's it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You can
Okay, sir.
end your presentation like this. And sometimes it is not good to end your presentation by saying thank you, because you are giving an information to us, and we should be here to listen to what you are saying. We are here to gain knowledge. So you should not be thankful for your presentation, but we should be thankful for your presentation. Okay. So try
Okay,
to
sir.
make presentations like this, where actually I am saying thank you for your presentation. And then for the references and the conclusion, in the conclusion, try to add what challenges you faced while making this presentation or doing your task, and then what actually you are trying to conclude. Say if you have built a story, then how it concluded with respect to your task and how you solved the query. You can always to make a story. There are three golden rules: raise a question, give a scenario, and if you have like way of your doing, you can always make a presentation in your way. Everyone has a unique way of telling a story, so you can do that. Other than that, I would say, see in your demo, can you show me your demo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please share the screen for demo. See, I'm telling you this in really in depth so that other people can
Yes, sir.
understand
Yes.
and you can have much better presentation next time. See, when you have a presentation, I can see that you have counter, you have number, and then you have three buttons, right?
Yes.
So you can always start by explaining what the elements on your screen are. Say counter, it may be an H1 element with the word counter. There is
Yes.
zero, which will have a CSS property. You can explain what CSS property you are using. For buttons,
Yes.
you can do the same thing. Okay. And
Yes.
then
Yes.
let us know that if I click on increase, what is actually going on behind the scenes. So
Yes.
when you click on increase, how it is actually changing the number? Can you tell me the logic?
Sir, if I click on the screen, increase, so
Don't show me the code. Just explain it on the screen.
if I click on the screen, then the function call the button. It contains the value which ID is increased in the INC. Then the counter will increase by 1.
Okay, so you are
And
printing a value, and then when you click on increase, it increases the value, and then it reflects on the this division what you have created where the number is there, right?
yes,
In JavaScript, you must have used a counter. Okay.
yes,
So you can do that, and for decrease, you must have like I minus minus or something, right?
yes, sir, yes,
In
yes,
C++ we have that.
yes.
In JavaScript, you have the same thing or different?
Yes, sir, same thing. Count minus minus.
So you can explain that on the screen itself. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There is no need to show me the VS code or anything. Okay. And the
Okay, sir.
most other thing you can do, say you have a really big project. Okay. So in you there you have to show the code because the project is really big and you need a project reference so that you can explain. In that cases, you can always build a flow chart or data flow chart of your project, like how the project is actually working. You can create a flowchart based on that, and then create a flowchart on like how the code is working. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you can do those use those method to explain your code. No need to show the entire code on the screen. Yeah, you can give a snippet of your code in between if you would like. Say you have a flowchart and then you can add a code snippet beside each node. It will make
Okay, sir.
it easier for you to understand, and also you will be able to show the code to your users.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you can do these things to make your presentation much better. Okay, it
Okay,
was
sir. Okay.
your presentation was really plain. Okay, there was no much story or so try to make it more interactive next time. You can try
Okay,
these
sir.
things. It will you will certainly improve because I can see you have room for improvement. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes.
so
Okay,
use
sir.
your potential and improve your presentation skills.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, I believe I have a query in chat. So why Vinutha?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, please turn the camera.
Sir, I am intern in machine learning, sir.
Okay.
And I have got the task like a future location prediction, which where we have to use Amazon AWS management console, which we have to link with the Data IQ DSS, sir.
Isn't Data IQ in the Azure?
No, sir, Data IQ with actually in the reference video they have shown with Amazon EC2, sir.
Can you show me this task mail?
Task video. Okay, sir. 1 minute.
Task email. You must have received an email for the task, right? Can you show
Yes,
it
sir.
to me?
Yes, sir. Okay,
And
sir.
please turn your camera.
Okay, sir. My camera.
If you have any issue, you can turn it off. No issue. Just show me the task email.
There is an issue with my camera, sir.
Yeah, please show me the task email.
Okay, sir. Sir, is my screen sharing, sir? Is my screen visible, sir?
Yeah. Okay, just a second. Let me read you what your task is. You need to have okay,
Another
so-
issue is if I have to download dataset from Trello, sir, but I did not get any ad card to join Trello, sir.
Can you scroll down more? Scroll up. Okay, scroll up. I will do one thing. Post your
Yes.
email address in the chat box.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and wait. So you need the data set.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in task reference, are they telling you to create an AWS account?
Yes, sir. In the task reference, actually, they have shown from after logging into the AWS account, sir. We have to start after logging into AWS account, sir.
Okay. See, in AWS, you have to give your credit card information. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you can do is you can ask your guardians if they have any credit card, or I believe debit card is also acceptable in some like Visa debit card or something. I'm not sure about that because I have tried with the credit card and it was working. So you can give a credit card information. It will charge you 2 rupees. Okay. If you are in India, it will charge you 2 rupees. So after that, they will give you an account and your money will not be deducted directly. Okay. So even if you give your credit card, they will not deduct your money if you are somehow making some kind of problem with your AWS account and you are getting charged some amount. They will not deduct the money directly, okay, or automatically. So you can rest assured for that. Only and only 2 rupees will be charged for the verification purposes. Other than that, there will be no charges. So you can safely do that. And even if you are getting charged in the AWS, what you can do is you can always reach out to the AWS customer care and they will weave off your first, if you can prove that you are a student, you must have received an college email or college ID, right? Hello, do you
Yes,
have
sir.
a
Is there
college
any
ID?
alternate method, sir?
Do you have a college ID?
What do you mean by ID, sir?
Identification card, college. You must have
Yes,
received
sir.
the identification card in college, right? Where
Yes, sir.
there will be your roll number and the year of your college. What you
Yes,
are
sir.
doing.
Yes, sir. I have, sir.
Yeah. So if you can provide that to their customer support, they can weave off the charges. There is no issue. Okay. But you must give your credit card. That is important for the verification purposes.
Sir, is there any alternate method to do this project, sir?
If it is data IQ, I can ask the Anshu sir. I believe in Azure you can create a free account. If you have, do you have a college email address?
Okay, sir.
Or do you have a college email address?
Yes, sir. We have, sir.
Okay, so you can use that to create an account in Microsoft Azure, and you can use data IQ in Azure. But I have to ask the Anshu sir. Okay, so what you can do is in the chat box, I'm posting my email. You can forward this task mail to me and also let me know your email address.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So I will forward your query to the Devanshu. He will look into it and he may assign someone to you if it is needed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You can send this mail and your email to this email that I have sent in the chat box.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I will get back to you by tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so is there anyone else left for the presentation or your queries if you have? Else we can wait for Kalyani to finish her presentation at 8. If you have any queries, you can raise your hand. Yeah, something.
सर हाँ मतलब द प्रोसेस यू टोल्ड मी आई हैव वर्कड ऑन दैट सो मतलब उस पे सर मैं पहुंच गया बस मेरे को क्रिएट करना है और फिर अपना बाकी का जो वर्क है वो पूरा करना है
Yeah. So you are able to create a free website?
यस सर नाउ आई एम एबल
Can you show it to me?
1 second where is the browser yeah एक सर 1 second sir this option is coming now I can create this.
Oh, wait. Just click on create new website.
Yes sir.
Yeah, click on create new website. Okay, so in this one, what you can do is you can give a name to your website and that will become your domain.
Okay.
Okay, so just enter your name. Let's see if you are able to create it. Okay, else so that there will be no issue further. Just enter any name that is possible. You can add a simple password.
Something is coming up already website with this name.
Okay, so you need to change the name.
So this one is made.
Click on manage.
Manage. So here, sir, how I will take means the website, how will be upload?
So see, you have file manager, right? Click on file manager.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. See,
Here
in
it
the
is upload.
public HTML, no, click on public HTML folder.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can post whatever you upload, whatever file you have in this directory. Okay. And it is important that you don't delete the htaccess file that they have created. Okay. And you can directly visit enter the URL of your website and you will be able to see whatever the content you have. And also it is important that your file name is index.html, else it will not be visible.
So this is a file name untitled one and .html.
You need to rename it to index.html. Okay. This is the global convention for any website. If you have index.html, that is why it will be visible. There are ways to change that, but for now, just please go with the index.html. Yeah. So
Yes,
whatever you have now, type the domain name of this website. Click on the 00 dashboard tab. The tab you have the 00 dashboard.
Wait 1 second.
You can find the name here, or you can just give your name of project .005hostapp.com. Yeah. So QA
this side, this on.
No. In the new tab, go in new tab.
Okay.
And now type your project name. It was, I believe, QAsoft 968, right? 1968. 1968.
Yes, sir.
Dot 000 web host app.com. .com, you need to add the log file.
Okay.
Post it in the URL bar.
One second. Web post app.
I believe you forgot to add the dot.
Yes, sir.
You forgot to add the dot after
Sir,
1967.
after 162. Okay.
Now click on enter.
Oh, sir, it means properly not available. Only मतलब सर यहाँ पे सिर्फ HTML फाइल आई हुई CSS का मतलब वो नहीं हुआ है
तो
proper.
CSS भी अपलोड करना होगा ना तुम्हें। और सी देखो होस्टिंग क्या होता है, जब PHP के अंदर क्या होता है ना, जो तुम्हारा होता है ना पब्लिक डॉट एचटीएमएल, पब्लिक अंडरस्कोर एचटीएमएल, तो ये
Yes, sir.
तुम्हारा मेन फोल्डर रहता है। जो भी कंटेंट तुम्हारा पब्लिक एचटीएमएल फोल्डर में रहेगा वो सबको व्यू होगा, ठीक है। सपोज अगर
Okay.
तुमने कोई एक फोल्डर ऐड किया पब्लिक एचटीएमएल के अंदर, ठीक है, तो तुमको अपने यूआरएल के बाद एक स्लैश देके वो फोल्डर का नाम लगाना पड़ेगा, तब तुम उसका कंटेंट एक्सेस कर पाओगे।
Okay, sir.
ठीक है। तो जब तुम्हें अगर फिर से जब CSS ऐड करना रहेगा ना अपने HTML में, तो तुम्हें डॉट स्लैश और फिर फोल्डर का नाम करना होगा। अगर किसी रीजन की वजह से CSS नहीं आ रहा है तो ये तुम ट्राई कर सकते हो।
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, I will submit this assignment tomorrow.
You can post it in the technical chat tomorrow. Tell them to increase the deadline. Give them like whatever your reason was. They will increase the deadline. Okay.
Sir,
And if you want, you can post your email in the chat. I will directly convey to the technical support. They will increase the deadline.
sir, one thing also I have to ask, sir. This is for web development, for deadline increasing, and for cybersecurity, sir.
See, I believe you are only able to do one internship at a time.
Okay.
Will you ask Devanshu sir if it is possible for you to do two internship?
मैं सर चाहता हूँ सर मेरा जैसे साइबर सिक्योरिटी का रुक जाए सर, तो मैं सर वेब पे ध्यान दे लूँ।
See, simple, तुम एक काम करो, एक टेक्निकल चैट के अंदर पूछ लो इसको, या फिर एक नंबर दिया है देखो hackmeta.in वेबसाइट के अंदर, तो उस नंबर के ऊपर भी कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो, ठीक है, डायरेक्ट। तो वो लोग तुम्हारी हेल्प कर देंगे, नहीं तो फिर तुम मुझे बोल दो, मैं फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा तुम्हारे पे।
सर मैं ऑलरेडी उस नंबर पे उस सुबह मतलब मॉर्निंग में बात कर चुका हूँ आफ्टर 11 o'clock, पर उन्होंने बोला आपको स्क्रम मीटिंग में ही सर से डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा, जो भी आपके स्क्रम मीटिंग होस्ट रहेंगे।
क्या कितना तुमको ये क्वेरी, वो तो उन्होंने प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए बोला होगा ना, कि प्रेजेंटेशन या फिर क्या करना।
नहीं सर, मेरे को ऐसे मतलब सर ऐसे अपन को ऐसा असाइनमेंट अलॉट होता है, मतलब टास्क अपन को मिलता है सर, दोनों की डेडलाइन से सेम डेट होती है। थोड़ा सा ऐसे आगे पीछे हो सर, उससे क्या था इजीली रहेगा दोनों को मैनेज करने में मेरे को।
ठीक है, मैं पूछता हूँ उससे और तुमको बताता हूँ, ठीक है।
ओके सर। तो
ओके।
सर मैं अपनी मेल चैट में सर वो पुट कर देता
हाँ,
हूँ।
तुम्हारा मेल दे दो, मैं जो भी सर का डिसीजन रहेगा वो मेल के थ्रू ही तुमको कन्वे कर दूंगा, फाइल, ठीक है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
गेट बैक टू यू बाय टुमारो लाइक 11 or 20 है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anyone else left? I believe Kalyani. Yeah, Kalyani.
Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, I hope you have made the changes. Then you can start again.
Yes. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is visible now. You can start.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kalyani Raut. I am from mobile app application development group. My topic name is getting started and walkthrough of Adalo application. So basically, what is Adalo? Adalo allows you to build applications on an intuitive drag and drop interface. It is a no-code application. There are pre-made design elements which can use to create applications. We can publish applications to the Android and Apple stores with a subscription plan. Adalo offers both more basic app features like list, buttons, forms, sign-ups, and more advanced features like
messaging, search, and payments. It has design components which are integrated with database that allows you to view how user can interact with the application and to input external data files into Adalo platform. This is the example of the Adalo application. So Adalo Pros, it is easy to use drag and drop interface. It has ability to build both mobile and desktop applications. Simple data and user management. Publish app easily across web or any app stores. It has design templates. It has advanced integrations and APIs. Adalo cons, it has limited control over the design of your app. More advanced custom actions require coding knowledge to build. This is the application that I have created. It is a simple application. The name of the app is Foodie Faster. First, I have created a sign up page in which the user will put the email ID and password to log in. After the user logs in, he'll see the food truck page in which he can put his ad location, and after that, the menu details. He'll search for what you want the user want to order. Then we'll set the pickup time for the user. Then the user will pay for the order, and when the order is selected, at last at the confirmation page, the order will be confirmed. Okay, it is a simple application. I have not added any data to it. So what language does Adalo use? It is written in React Native, but every part of the component is React Native web app compatible. A single version of code is used on every platform. Does anyone have any questions?
Are you done with your presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, you have reference slides.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. But you need to explain what those reference slides are when you are doing your presentation. Like what we can expect by when we click on this reference. Okay. And then you need to include your contact information at the very end. Okay. So that people can reach out to you if they have any queries regarding your project or your presentation. And after that, at the start, you need to give us a story or scenario. Okay. See, when you have like Adalo application, you say it is a drag and drop type application, right? And it is built on top of React Native, right? So you can start with what is React Native, how it is working, and then what was the motivation behind Adalo, how Adalo innovation was actually happened, why you actually need an application like this, and what are the features of Adalo that makes it unique from other frameworks or like similar application that we have. You can add this information to make your presentation more informative and more in-depth. Okay. See, your presentation was good, explanation was good, but only problem I had is that it didn't have a proper story and it was not quite in-depth. Okay. You had demo this time and that is a good thing, but again, the demo can be more informative. Like when you are creating a demo, explain how you actually did it, and even if you have just simple screenshot, you can explain them, right? It is a drag and drop application. It is not hard to explain it. You can do that. Like you can explain the elements that you have. I'm sure some of the elements are just repeating multiple times in like login. You have same element repeating twice. So you can let us know about that. It is not a really hard thing to do. With that, you can make your presentation more informative and more in-depth. Okay. So next time when you are giving a presentation, keep these things in mind that you need to make it more informative. Okay.
Okay,
You can
sir.
always focus on three things: why, how, and then what is actually coming out of your entire story. Why will help you build a story, like why Adalo, and how will be like how to do things in Adalo. And then your conclusion will be what you actually learned from that and what are the future scope, what are the limitations and everything. Okay.
Okay,
You
sir.
can always focus on these three things to make your presentation much better. And you have added things like reference, conclusion, context. That is a good thing. Previously, it was not there, and you will lose your marks for that. Okay, that is why I told you to add it. So you will receive marks for this now. Okay, and next time, don't forget to add them. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe somebody you also had some query. I saw your message in the chat. Yeah, Kalyani, you can stop now. Thank you. Hello, somebody.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you had some issue. You said I am having same issue. Same
Yes,
problem.
sir. Actually, I have no background of Python. I thought that it is training and then you will give us the project. So I have enrolled for SQL also and Python also. So the deadline is today, means for today, and you have given me the task on 5th of May. So it is going really hard to me to means learn those all things.
See, you have to start somewhere. Okay, you have to
Yes,
learn
I
it
have
and
started, sir. I have means that reference videos. I have watching that reference videos, but still it is confusing me. So that's why means it is impossible to me to do that task in 4 days. So that the
can you show
deadline
me
is
what
today.
your task is? Can you share the screen?
Yes, yes, of course. Wait a second.
Yeah, sure.
Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, it is visible.
Mm, so I have enrolled for two courses. That is, one is Python and second one is SQL. So this is the task for Python.
It's to develop the operation. I believe. Can you click on the playlist?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can stop now. You can close this one.
Okay, sir.
Go to your email.
Sorry, sir.
Go to your email. Show me the email.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. See, I believe when this was allotted to you.
What, sir?
When this was allotted.
On 5th of May.
Okay, so I believe it says video. Show the email.
Sorry, sir. Your voice is not getting me.
Show me the email. What it says.
Okay,
Open
okay,
the
okay.
email.
Yes.
Task email. Yeah. So it says if you begin in Python, you can start a class. If you fundamentally have very fundamental. Okay, video number are as follows: 17 to 13 to 17, 20, 25, 26. You have to upload your daily. So you just need to watch those videos. Okay. And then you will be able to do the task.
Okay.
You only need to watch the video number 13 to 17 and then 20th, 25th and
Yes, but
26th.
I don't know the basics of Python,
So
so
you can
that.
see, do your task by watching these videos, and then
Okay,
for
sir.
the like your daily what you want to learn, you can follow the entire playlist. We have entire basics on the playlist, right? If
Okay,
you go
sir.
in the
And the
playlist, you will see.
second, and
You
the
can watch it
second.
on your own pace, no issues.
Okay, so and the second one is this one, but I got it means what to do in is here because I have basic knowledge of SQL, but for Python it is getting hard for me to do this.
You just
I
need to
have
watch these videos, okay?
yes, and I have means a technical chart I have used it. They said that take your own time and just tell us when you means how many days you will take to complete it
Yeah, if you
because
have told them, then there
हाँ
is no issue.
ओके सर एंड आई जस्ट वांट आस्क यू दैट कि मतलब एक ही कर सकते हैं क्या मींस नाउ आई हैव टू जस्ट कंटिन्यू सीक्वल एंड आफ्टर दैट आई विल गो फॉर द पाइथन
Yeah, no issues.
ओके Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I will
And
let
how
them
to
know.
means
Do one thing. Post your email in the chat box.
okay. And please just tell me, sir, matlab, how to update your daily task. Means I have created a database today, so I have to just put that chat on that technical chat.
Yeah, yeah. You just need to tell them and post a screenshot of it.
Okay, okay, okay. Done, sir.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so is there anyone else for the presentation of general queries? You can raise your hand, else we can stop the presentation session for that today. We'll join again tomorrow at 7 to 9. We'll have the presentation. I believe no one went the Sarab's meeting because of all the presentation were given in this session. So I believe that is also done. Okay, so thank you for joining. We'll stop the for the day. Gauri, you have any issues or queries? If not, then we can start.
Sir, I want to the presentation.
Okay, then you can give your presentation.
Sir, today or tomorrow?
So when are you scheduled for the presentation?
Sir, I don't. Sir, please repeat, please.
When are you scheduled for the presentation?
Today.
Okay, then you can give your presentation today.
Sir, can I give tomorrow?
Is it not ready? Is it not
No,
ready?
no, sir. Sir, I'm taking late, so that's why I'm taking tomorrow.
Yeah, no issue. You can do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you
sir.
can give your presentation tomorrow. No issue. Then we will stop here for the day. Thank you for joining. You can join today, tomorrow at 7. And try to join sharp at 7 and raise your hand before I tell you to raise your hand. Then you will have your turn first, or you have to wait before anything.
Sir, I'm not done my first presentation. Can I done first presentation tomorrow?
You can give both of your presentation tomorrow. Create separate presentation for all of your topics.
Okay.
Okay. And just let me know how many topics you are giving presentation for, and then we'll have a presentation very soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So we'll stop here. Thank you.